guys, my name is Byron with Bug Out with Byron.
Alright guys, let's talk a little bit about what is freedom. So we're going to talk about a whole bunch of different things about time-wise freedom, financially freedom, just everything, guys. So what is freedom? The ability to do what you want to do, not working possibly a 9-to-5 job your whole entire life and not being able to do everything. And yes, guys, by the way, this is me washing my car because I didn't want to stand in front of the camera and talk boring like I normally do. And so here we are, washing my car. Obviously you can see I'm getting set up and everything, and I'm probably already on to washing now. We're just gonna kind of do a little washing video, I guess, because that is one, helping advertise my business, as well as I enjoy washing cars and such, something I genuinely don't see as work per se. So again, let's get into the first topic of today, which is financial freedom. Financial freedom meaning you don't have to continuously work long hours because you don't have any money and you live paycheck to paycheck. Living paycheck to paycheck is one of the absolute worst things you could ever do. Living paycheck to paycheck. And I get that at this very second you may be living paycheck to paycheck, and guess what? That is okay, because with hopefully my advice, you will not be living paycheck to paycheck in the future. You need to cut down on your expenses. You don't need that Taco Bell, which I'm very guilty of. I feel like sometimes I do. You don't need that Polar Pop every morning or that Starbucks coffee every morning. If you quote unquote need coffee so much, go out, buy you a $20 coffee machine, $5 worth of coffee ground, $5 worth of creamer, milk, sugar, whatever you need, and go make it yourself, because you don't need to keep wasting your money on Starbucks coffee or McDonald's coffee, which, don't get me wrong, guys, I am guilty of doing as well, but I am not living paycheck to paycheck either. Okay, now that rant is over, like I said, you need to cut down your expenses. So what are some things that you don't need? Maybe you have 5 different subscriptions to different TV sources such as Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime Videos, whatever else is out there, guys. I'm not really for sure. Why do you need all those? Why are you wasting your time watching TV when you're living paycheck to paycheck? Maybe if you want that downtime, just have one source of, I guess, entertainment, which if you want to look at rich people or wealthy people, they don't waste their time on entertainment, which again, guys, I do this as well, so I'm not trying to be a hypocrite or trying to say don't do this when I do it. I'm saying if you're living paycheck to paycheck, maybe you need to cut down on your entertainment and your wants. That way you can start saving your money. But the number one thing is having an emergency fund. So save up $1,000 of emergency fund. That's what Dave Ramsey recommends. If you don't know who that is, I highly encourage you to look him up if you are living paycheck to paycheck. So save up $1,000 and cut out all your unnecessary expenses. Maybe that Amazon Prime Video, you only use it once a month. Is it really worth paying for it? If you're living paycheck to paycheck, probably not. After you save up your emergency fund of $1,000, you need to save up roughly 6 months of finances, whether like your monthly finances are $500, $1,000, $2,000, $4,000. I don't know. That's your finances, not mine. Save up around 6 months. That way, in case something happens, like with COVID-19, you get lost out of your job, or a lot of bad stuff's happening at your job, so you want to quit, Whereas right now you can't quit because you're locked in, because you're living paycheck to paycheck, and you can't afford to take a week off work. Whenever you save up those 6 months of finances, you are protected by your money. So that means that if you want to take a long vacation and you can't get paid for it, that's cool, because guess what? You have that money set back. Now, I'm not saying go and blow your emergency fund on a vacation. I'm just saying that you have the freedom to do what you want, as you could say. So instead of wasting your time on entertainment, waste your time, or not, I guess not waste your time, start using your time, start trying to develop an entrepreneurial mindset. What that means is you're constantly trying to think of ideas and ways to make you money, whether that be getting into stocks, getting into real estate, gaining commodities. The 4 major commodities are gold, silver, guns, and ammo. Those things are never going to like completely depreciate in value. So those are always an asset, or I guess a commodity. If you keep on investing in commodities, like I said, stock market, which is a little risky, but the more risk you take, the more possible profit you will gain. Alright guys, so now that I've officially deleted almost all my photos and a lot of my text messages, we are going to get back into freedom. And I didn't really start the conversation off right. This is a survival video, because when you don't have freedom, you're going to be stressed out. And the more stressed out you are, the less longer you live, which in return means like you have to be alive to survive. And so that's why we're going to call this video a survival video. So basically, living financially free is basically trying to get y'all to live stress-free. So if y'all don't know, statistically proven, heart attacks happen on a Monday. I wonder why everyone hates Mondays. The blue collar class hates Mondays because it gives I guess like a bad rap, because people hate what they do. And the reason people hate what they do is because they quote unquote have to do it. And so a lot of people don't like their jobs. When they don't like their jobs is going to stress them out and cause them to be in bad moods, which does not prolong their life. It actually shortens it. So if you want to survive, then you have to be more stress-free, which part of that includes being financial freedom. A lot of people that are in trouble with the IRS end up committing suicide because they realize how far they are into debt with the IRS, and they will end up killing themselves, I guess because they don't want to face their issues, or they did something illegal and they're about to have to pay a lot of money for it, like millions and millions of dollars potentially. But let's get back to the heart attacks. So heart attacks happen on a Monday, which is normally the first day of work for a lot of people. It also, if you can take a random guess at what time, I'll give you 5 seconds to put in the comments of what time on Monday you think that people have heart attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, you have not inserted your comments. You need to hurry up and do that because it has been 5 seconds. So the most common time for heart attacks are Monday around 8:30, 8 to 8:30-ish. Guess what time also happens at 8 to 8:30-ish? People are getting ready / getting in their car to go to work. Isn't that a coincidence? So financial freedom, guys, that is what I'm trying to express to you. Robert Kiyosaki has an extremely good book about that, as well as you can find billions and billions of books, YouTube videos, webinars, seminars. Guys, if you aren't financially free, it's not because of anything but you. You determine, I guess, how you live. So along with the other reasons stated, you want to be financially free. That way you can go to Florida when you want to, or when your fiance's car breaks, you can fix it. Or when you're down in Florida on your vacation and your car breaks, you can fix it and still be stress-free on your vacation. Or when you need to go to court, guess what? You can hire a lawyer so you can get 50-50 custody of your daughter. Guys, there's so many things that if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you cannot do. All the firearms I own, anything that I personally want to buy, I don't have to go get a credit card. I don't have to start making payments on stuff. Everything is paid for in cash, which the only thing I owe on is my car. So that was kind of not the smartest decision. However, with my line of work, it was kind of needed to go get a newer car. And no, guys, I could not afford it. So that is multiple reasons why you need to be financially free, because multiple things can come up. A deer can run across the road and you were dumb and had liability insurance. However, you can't pay for a new car because you hit the deer and insurance won't cover you, which I would hate for that to happen to anyone. However, I know of multiple people where similar stuff did happen and they didn't know what they were going to do. Guys, if you had that little bit of emergency fund, if in the worst case scenario, you go pay the $1,000 and put a down payment on your car and pay it off as soon as possible. One of the best ways to get out of debt, if you are in debt right now, by becoming financially free, you need to pay off all your debt after you save up that $1,000 emergency fund. That is like ASAP, number one thing you need to do. Then after you save up the $1,000, you need to get debt free. Then you can work on your 6 months of finances. Getting debt free, again, you live more of a financial freedom life. Now, I'm not talking go pay off your house, because that's a little bit different. I'm talking about your car, your credit card loans, anything that you have smaller debt on. You need to hurry up and pay it off. Then eventually you can double your payments on your house and pay it off early. So, there again, guys, we need to become financially free to survive. I don't know how long this video is going to be. We're going to try to kind of possibly make it into 2 parts. I'm not for sure yet. But, guys, I'm not 100% perfect. I'm never going to try to say that I am or act like I am. I'm just trying to help y'all and give y'all advice. So, like we said, the survival, homesteading, and firearms. Again, it's just my opinion and my advice. If you do follow it, if you don't follow it, if you like it, if you don't like it, whatever the situation is, guys, I'm just trying to help. If you don't like it, that's cool. Unsubscribe, or don't like my videos, or don't watch them, or whatever makes you happiest. I'm not doing it to right now make a lot of money. I'm doing it for advertisement to eventually make money by, like what we discussed in my, I think, second video. It may have been my first video. I'm not for sure, guys. We talked about how I wanted to start my survival business, and then start my homesteading business, and last but definitely not least, start my firearm business. I'm sorry, I'm saying a lot, guys. I'm not reading this off of a paper. This is just kind of going at it. I don't even have my notebook with me for like ideas. I'm just kind of thinking of it on the go. So Dawson is going to have a little bit of editing to do, but that is perfectly okay, guys. This will probably conclude the first video, because it's probably somewhere around 15 minutes, which is what me and Dawson have agreed that is the happy medium number. So again, guys, financial freedom. First, you need to save up that $1,000. Second, you need to get out of debt and don't get yourself back into debt. And it's extremely easy to do and extremely hard to get out of. Then save up around at least 6 months of finances so that you can be the most financially free you can be. Stay tuned for part 2 on our how to live a financially free life. Bug out with Byron out.